I've got the hose right here. It was hanging down there. Down there is where it has to be plugged in. There's a little tit on there that it has to squeeze onto, to push onto. Turn it a little bit and twist it a little bit. Yeah, I may end up kind of lashing it up somewhere here too to get it out of the way. But you'll see here. The first thing I'll do is I'll put a zip tie where it connects. I will put a zip tie around it, right where it connects. You know what, this might be a... Here, I'm going to take it off, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the zip tie on it. There we go. Alright, here we go now. I'll put the zip tie on it first, and then I'll just put the zip tie in position once I get it. There we go. See, I got this nice little loop there. Now we'll put the zip tie on the hose, just like that there. Tighten it up. Tighten it up a little bit more. I will. I don't want to tighten it too much, but there we go. Just like that. And now we'll push it back on here. Otherwise, when I go to use it, it just pops off. And we can't have that. Now I've got it on there. Now it's just a matter of tightening the zip tie up on it. There we go now. Okay, there we go. Now is that going to stay? That's the thing. Is it going to stay on there or not? Well, I'm pulling on it and it's not coming off, so that's a good sign. Now it's kind of a long length of hose, so I'll attach another zip tie up here somewhere, just kind of loosely, so I'm not pinching it off. But I'll zip tie it. Here. I'll zip tie it to one of the power steering hoses, just loosely. Loosely, I will. Yep. Wait a minute. I got it pointing the wrong way here. Here we go. Okay. Pardon my shaky camera work. It's awkward. You can imagine what I'd be like trying to work on a modern car when I'm like this with one of these. But see, there we go. I'll just tighten that up, but I won't tighten it up a lot. I'll just tighten it up like that. There, that'll keep it up out of the way. Yeah, alright. Now we'll fill this thing with weasel pea. We will. And make sure it works. One trick when you're pouring from a bottle like this, instead of pouring directly out like that, actually I'm going to get a funnel too. I will. I'll get a funnel. There we go. It's a good bumper to set stuff. But instead of pouring it like that, what you do is you turn the jug sideways. I will show you. I'll show you what I mean in just a minute here. Because if you pour like this, see what happens? It goes glug, glug, glug. It doesn't matter too much with a funnel. If you weren't using a funnel, it would matter more. But see, when you pour it sideways, it doesn't glug. And you turn the bottle sideways here instead of having it. And it doesn't go glug, 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 you know, which is good. Okay, I'm not going to put the whole thing in because I want to be sure that this works before I do that, because I'm going to lose all my fluid when I'll lose all my washer fluid when I try it otherwise. Alright. If it pops off or whatever, I'll lose all my washer fluid. So so I got a little bit left then at least. I'm not going to lose it all. There's enough in there right now. There's more than enough to try it. Alright, let's try it and see if it'll work. Here we go now. Using the zip tie instead of a gear clamp, it probably isn't really the right way to do it, but it will work, or at least it should. Alright, now we'll try it and see here. Push the button. Oh, look at that. And it's staying in place. It's not popping off. Yeah, great. There you go. It works. Good. Good. It works. Well, I'll put the rest in now, I guess, seeing as how I know it works now. Again, if you don't want it to go glug, 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 and to basically be coming out like that, where it's don't have very much control over it, so it's splashing and slopping all over. Instead of pouring like this, you pour like this, sideways. That's a trick that was taught to me by an old mechanic years ago to prevent the stuff from just sloshing and slopping all over the place. There we go. There it is. She's not full, but she's good enough. Yeah, I'm not going to waste a drop of this, because chances are when I go to buy it again, I'll get sticker shock, like I always do when I go to buy anything these days. Yeah, see, there's always some will be in the handle, so you don't want to lose that, because that would be a couple of squirts maybe. So I want every squirt I can get for my dollar, I'll tell you. Alrighty, there we go. So there it is. Here's Fixin' trucks with Tom, I guess. That's what that is. Here we go now. I've actually got this held on with zip ties too, because it's plastic and it was all cracked and in behind there where the bolts go through to hold it on. So it's kind of zip tied together too. Alright. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll grab my coat and we'll door's not closing right. It's working better than it was working since I redid the makeshift jerry rig repair, but it's still not really right. It never will be right though. After somebody cuts a big chunk out of the door, that kind of fixes it so it'll never be right. Anyway, it is what it is. There are worse things to deal with in life. Yeah, you can see I got a bunch of stuff. Got a bunch of stuff in here that I don't need here. So I'll take that all out and put it in my storage locker. I'll probably go tomorrow. Unless I get called away on a job, I'll go tomorrow. Yeah. Here we go now. Yep. Alright. Let's go see Rocky again. Yeah. That zip tie seems to have worked pretty well. Normally you'd use a little tiny gear clamp for that, but the zip tie is doing the job, so that's all that matters. Alrighty, here we go now. It's almost time to go in. Almost. There's my good boy hiding in the grass there. Yeah. Alright now. I'm going to flatten this container out here so that it'll take up less room in the trash. There we go. Put the cap on and no air can get in to make it expand again. Close up my Gilligan's Island shed that I made. Yeah. And yeah, that's it. There's my Rocky. I'll probably have to fight with him to get him to come in again tonight, because he wants to stay outside and hunt and carry on. Alright, that's it for now. Bye. Bye-bye.